The quick 2 days.
My life has been my life is like in a nutribullet right now.
I'm curious what your phone has been like the last 2 days, because mine was...
It's been a nutribullet.
Mine was blowing up about you, so I could only imagine what your phone was.
Why your phone blowing up about me?
Because the whole world was reacting to your reaction of a reaction of a reaction.
That's what we all do now. We react to a reaction of somebody reacting to an action.
To Drake reacting to Kendrick, who was reacting to Drake, who was reacting to Kendrick.
Right.
And now we're here.
Reacting.
To people reacting to my phone about your reaction.
So your phone was going off for 48 hours.
Yes.
I got some interesting text messages. I got some interesting phone calls. FaceTimes.
I got some great text messages from West Coast people that can't wait to have a conversation, not in that type of way, but would love to debate with you further.
Oh, I thought you were about to say I can't go to LA no more.
No. Everything was love. And actually from the people the public would think would like hate you, that is super team Kendrick and is publicly
nobody can't hate me, man, because I don't hate nobody. So you can't hate me. If you hate me, that's just weird. I don't hate nobody. I've been very clear throughout this thing. It's not hate. It's just, I'm just kind of like befuddled at just the reactions. It's like, y'all don't really I get it, you know what I mean? But it's just like, stop. Like we could stop at some point.
I mean,
but have fun though. Have fun now. But we're gonna have to have a real conversation.
Of course, that clip went viral the way it did because it's clipped to a specific time of you yelling loud, and that'll always get people moving. Within context, actual conversation happened at one point, and everyone just thinks you screamed for 2 hours.
Yeah, and I don't want that. Like that's just so nasty because I'm not a screamer. Pause. But it's just like just in that moment, I just felt like. You know when you get frustrated that people just can't like understand what you're saying? And like, how do y'all not understand? Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's all.
Hey, you guys understand why I'm always
I'm not mad at Kendrick. People are like, oh, you're so mad at Kendrick. I'm not mad at Kendrick. Why would I be mad at Kendrick? I'm not mad at Kendrick.
Punch said it sounded personal.
It's not personal.
I was like, personal?
It's not personal, Punch.
I don't even know if he's ever met Kendrick.
I met Kendrick years ago, though. Not. I haven't like been around Kendrick in some years, but it's like I said, I fuck with Kendrick. I'm very clear about that. These are two of my favorite rappers of their times, but by far, it's not even close. But just getting frustrated with people's just lack of comprehending what's happening and what's going on, but I got to stop feeling like everybody just is supposed to understand what I'm saying. I get in that zone sometimes, and I'm like frustrated. But it wasn't yelling at Kendrick. I'm not upset at Kendrick. I'm not just
explaining that.
Like I said, I'm not upset. I'm not mad about anything. It's just like this is a very passionate, very intense time in music. That's all.
Well, I was talking with Punch, and we were discussing how rap beef brings the worst out of everybody. At some point, when you're debating, even let's say fuck rap beef, just debating rap. At some point, someone is going to scream and get out of their character. I don't know why hip hop does that to us. Maybe it's because we love it so much. At some point, we're all going to yell.
Mm-hmm.
So Terrace Martin tweeted that he loves you. Maybe you just ate something wrong that day.
Oh my God, he did?
He said, I love Maul. Maybe.
I fuck with Terrace.
Terrace hit me too. I forgot. His tweet was something like that. Yeah. I love Maul, but he maybe he ate something wrong that day. Yeah, maybe he had cheese or meat.
Listen, man, these guys know me, man. I'm not, let me apologize to people that took what my passion was the wrong way. I'm not upset. I'm not angry. It's all music. It's all a good time. Even though I don't agree with what Kendrick is trying to paint, I understand it.
I mean, I would just want to shoot you, Bale, of everyone that was under those comments. Every last one of y'all has been melting down for an entire week on the timeline.
Yeah.
Just because it's not audio, your thumbs were louder than Maul for 7 days straight.
Yeah.
Their thumbs are melted for the way they've been going off. And then just because Maul expresses how maybe one side felt and the other side felt just in a different way, you guys were yelling just like that on the top.
But Maul also has the platform to do so. Like, there's a difference between tweeting at somebody and being in a studio and having the ability to push.
Yeah, I mean, but
visual aids. Like, there's a lot more that goes into what Maul does.
I think, but again, I think it's just the power of people just seeing a clip and just taking that and trying to spin whatever they trying to spin on it. But no, I'm not upset at Kendrick. Because when I read that, I was like, what? I saw some guy on TikTok saying that I was the guy that gave Kendrick like some info. I was like the stories that are coming from this, I'm like, wait, me?
Oh yeah, you became the mole.
That shit is insane.
Actually, me and Kendrick have been planning this since the BET Cypher in 2011.
Oh.
Yeah, we're that calculated.
Yeah. I'm just laughing at that type of shit, but you know, it's all in good sport. Nobody's upset. Well, I'm not upset.
Well, did now that you saw the fallout in the public, the matter of public opinion, not just on the beef, but more specifically directed at you, did that change your tone at all? Do you feel differently about this situation?
No.
Oh, okay.
Are you kidding me? Drake is still smashing.
I wasn't sure if there was millions of people that disagreed with you. Maybe
you think I give a fuck what millions of people say? Millions of people can have bad taste. You know that, right?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
As long as we know that part of it. Like, I'm not one of those guys.
Proven for centuries.
I'm not one of those guys that thinks that because a restaurant has a high rating that the food is great. I'm not one of those. Let me go and see, because a lot of people don't know what good food is.
Mm.
Yeah, but then
you live long enough to understand that part. Like you're not. No, it's not.
But
all these restaurants y'all be going to is just for a picture and ambiance. The food is terrible.
But then you go to some of those really fancy, world-renowned restaurants and you get like this much food, has no real flavor.
Yeah.
It just has the name.
Exactly.
And that's not good food to me.
Exactly.
I'd rather go to the Chinese spot that Drake and Kendrick go to.
So you saying Kendrick is Philippe?
Did I say that? No, I'm not saying Kendrick is Philippe. I'm just saying that song.
Wait, is Philippe bad?
To me, yeah. That shit is terrible. But just taste levels. That's all it is. No disrespect to Philippe and whoever made.
Say less.
You know what I mean? Like that shit is all that shit is trash to me. But it's just taste level.
I'm not going to get you started, but a lot of people would think that Drake would be more on the side of the high name like a Philippe that everyone loves and goes to. That's the place they take pictures. That gets the most attention, but it doesn't have the best food when you get to the kitchen. Most people would say that in this food comparison.
I hear you.